just found out, if you didn't already know, I do the voice of Goofy for the Disney company, of course, for the last 23 years, and it's an exciting job. It's a lot of fun to come into work. I just come in and go, howdy, Mickey, howdy, Minnie. They pay me, I go home. It's usually around my house on Saturday morning sounded like, "Hey, Rocky, watch me play rabbit out of my hat."
"Yes, Inspector, dotted you right to the Mounties. Where's little Nell?"
"Well, Sea Dog, Captain Crunch cereal stays crunchy." "Oh, it's time for Frankenberry, baby." "All right, Charlie, let's go see Professor Whoopi." "Okay, Tennessee." And then I turned the set on. It was kind of because I would go, when I got older, I could drive through places like Burger King, and I'd push the button and order in different voices. I'd go in and I'd, do Mr. Haney or something, "I'd like a Whopper with cheese, and Arnold the pig would like a Coca-Cola." And they'd look out, And my wife, now she likes me to do voices. There's some that she hates me to do, though. Sling Blade. For some reason, I saw that movie and I couldn't help. For about 3 weeks, I'd run around, "How you doing, honey?" She hated that. But I love movies. I love celebrities. I love it this time of year because they have all the great biblical epics. They had the Easter shows on. They had the 10 Commandments on last week. And I love that movie, but I always worry about the voices. Like, for example, if you saw the movie, Edward G. Robinson played an Egyptian official. Now, do you think that's the way he really sounds? "Now, where's your Messiah now? Now. I don't think so. Charlton Heston did not sound like Moses. Scholars say that Moses actually had a speech impediment. He stuttered. So actually, he probably sounded more like Porky Pig than he did Charlton Heston. And that's all, Pharaoh. That's probably closer to the way he really sounded. Now, he was Hebrew. Maybe he sounded like Jackie Mason. "Now look, we've already got boils, we've got flies, we've got bobtas, we've got frogs. Would it really hurt to let my people go?" That's probably more accurate if you think about it. Now, casting the voice of God is kind of difficult in movies, and other people have done it. George Burns, of course, did it in the movie Oh, God. Now, what if they had had him play in the 10 Commandments? It would have been a totally different movie. "Moses, I'm glad you're here. Take a seat. I've got a few commandments for you. Here's one. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife." And that won't be too difficult for you, because I saw your neighbor's wife. He'd be doing jokes, it'd be a little different. He had Bill Cosby did it, and, with Noah, remember that? "No, I want you to build me an ark." Right. Reagan was great to do because you didn't even have to use words with him. You could just do sounds. Clinton was one of the fun ones to do because, his catchphrase, his early catchphrase was, "I'll feel your pain." Then it became, "I'll feel anything you let me feel." It's easy to do him. If you're going on a journey, and all of our lives are journeys, go at least 1 mile an hour. Because if you go on a trip of 100 miles, you can go there 100 miles an hour and you'll get there fast. You can go 1 mile an hour and you'll still get there. It'll take a lot longer, but you will get there. You will make progress. And this is following your dreams. Keep going, because if you go 0 miles an hour, 1,000,000 years from now, you'll be exactly where you were. There's a big difference between 0 and 1 mile an hour. So if you can't handle going 50 miles an hour or 100 miles an hour, just go 1 mile an hour. You will make progress toward your dreams. You are an actor. You're not a guy doing funny voices. You are an actor first, and the voice will come later. A screen actor uses their face a lot, uses inflections of their voice a lot. It's a subtle kind of acting. And it doesn't always translate into animation because you don't have the luxury of being looked at. Like, I'm surprised. I'm using my eyes to be surprised. You got to do that in your voice when you don't have that available. And you should do it because you love it, not because you think you might make a living at it. Because in Los Angeles alone, there are 120,000 people that paid the $2,500 to join Screen Actors Guild to belong to the union so they can get those union jobs. How many union jobs? On any given week, there's less than 5,000 jobs. So, on any given week, there's 115,000 out-of-work actors wanting to get jobs. Now, all of these guys are auditioning, and these guys are against you, so even if you're great, you're up against an awful lot of people for every individual role. People always ask me, what are you going to be doing in the future? And I say, I don't know. I've never known, you know, because the call for me to go in is usually, it's like, they need you tomorrow, or they need you on Thursday or next Monday. So it's a great kind of scary career, and it's been kind of surreal. And but it's a dream of mine, and I'm very lucky to have been able to fulfill that. And I wish you all the best, and hope that you can fulfill your dreams and keep dreaming big, or drinking. That can help sometimes. Keep drinking big. Because then if you don't get your dreams, you don't care, you know. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Give a big round of applause, everyone.
Drinking, eh?